Not about emergency preparedness, but I gotta tell you, it will save you money because now you can do that zone heating. Only heat up the part of your house that you'd like to heat up. And what you're seeing there is the wonderful Amish folk that are known for their quality products, the love they put into each and every creation. The reason we've shown you that video is because this is truly Amish made. That mantle is Amish made with quality and craftsmanship and attention and detail. This is the famous Heat Surge RollnGlow EV2 Touch LED Fireplace. It looks and acts like the real thing with none of the headaches, none of the soot, none of the smoke, none of that stuff. And the reason I said we're putting money back in your pocketbook is because now, instead of turning up the heat in your entire home, maybe you just turn up the fireplace in that area that you use most. Maybe it's the living room, maybe it's the kitchen, wherever you spend most of your time. We're bringing it to you on 5 Flex. So you can break this down into 5 monthly payments of $69.99. Shipping and handling is on us, which is a big deal because this is a big package. It comes fully assembled, real wood. It's a gorgeous piece of furniture, and we've got some color choices for you. So I've got the light oak, I've got the cherry available for you. I also have it in the classic black, and then take a look there at that classic dark oak available as well. 447149 is your item number. To tell us all about it is Matt Davis.
Hi.
Matt Davis, when I was growing up, one of the things I wanted in life, you do the checklist, right, of the things you want when you grow up.
Right.
I always wanted a fireplace. I didn't grow up with one in New Jersey. I always wanted a fireplace, but now I know how expensive it is, and now I know that, you know, just heating my home is expensive. This is a great solution.
Look at this, right out of the box. Can you imagine? All you have to do is get this on order today from HSN. You get it home. You're getting your own fireplace. This is the Heat Surge RollnGlow. This is the Amish made. This is the one that started it all. This is the one that everybody else is trying to be. But no one else can impersonate or fake it. They can't get the flame to look like that. They can't make it like they do, the Amish do. The Amish make these by hand. These are handmade cases. This is American wood, real American wood, solid wood through and through, not a veneer, not a picture of wood. This is solid wood craftsmanship, handmade by the Amish. Then the insert is the highest technology that you can find anywhere in the marketplace. This is the EV2, which means that it is the highest level of beautiful, look at that flame effect. This is the fireless flame effect. You can see the glowing embers, the glowing logs, that flame that doesn't repeat itself. You can actually adjust that flame, higher, lower. You can adjust the heat, stronger or lower, however you want. This is the one. This is the creme de la creme. The only choice you have today is which color do you want to get at home. Right out of the box, no assembly required. This is the big daddy. This is the Heat Surge. I love it.
This is the Heat Surge. And by the way, I know you already know what area of your home it's going to go in, so I wanted to give you the measurements. It's about 29¼ inches in length, 9½ wide, and 25¾ high. So imagine a real, genuine feeling fireplace without chopping wood, without having to worry about all the mess and you know, if the flue is open, right? It's none of the heartaches and struggles of a real fireplace, but you're still getting that warmth, that yummy, cozy heat that you want to curl up next to.
That's exactly right. And again, this is really pumping out the heat, and I'll show you that more in a second. I want you to see this. First of all, this entire unit is on wheels. Take a look at this. You can see we've got our light oak unit I'm showing you here. This entire unit is on wheels. It comes right out of the box with the wheels already assembled so that you can just roll it wherever you want it to be. This is the beautiful look. This is the beautiful craftsmanship. But take a look. Down on the bottom here, you press one button, and right there you see there's all the controls. Everything's built in, that nice sleek look. I want to do that again. Take a look. Nice and cool touch front. The heat is pouring out of the top, but you press this, and now you have one of the things that people love about Heat Surge, the remote control, fully functioning remote control. You have a thermostatic control over here that you can turn it. It's a dial. You can set it to right to the temperature you want. It'll cycle on and off to maintain the temperature in the room that you want. You can actually dim the flame if you want a little bit lower fire, a little bit higher. It has a low and a high setting. Low is 750 watts. High is 1500 watts, which is the maximum amount of heat allowed by law, actually, the maximum amount of energy. With the remote control, you can actually take this out, put this by your bedside, and you can actually warm your room before your Tootsies touch the floor.
But
in
imagine
the bedroom,
though, and by the way, in the light oak that Matt is showing you here, we only have 18 remaining.
Oh my goodness.
But in total, oh my goodness is right, 140 of these. That is all we have. So final quantities here, 140, 18 in the light oak, if that's the one you want. I love the idea of being able to wheel this from room to room.
Yes.
So if you had a real fireplace, first of all, it's all that trouble, all the work, all the wood that you have to store. But you can't move it from room to room. You know, here, we usually hang out in a couple of, maybe 2 rooms in our home, right? It's either the kitchen or the living room area, right? Or if you're in bed all the time, maybe it's your bedroom. But now instead of cranking up the heat in your entire home, you're doing that zone heating. So just where you are, you get that warm, yummy, cozy heat, and now you're saving money as well.
Absolutely.
Which, I mean, this pays itself off probably within a year.
It really does, by using zone heating. And we'll talk more about that in a second. I want to show you what kind of heat is coming out of this unit. Now, this is, our studio is about 67 degrees. Let's see. I'm going to hold it right there, and I want to show you guys 67.2 degrees. Now, watch. When I put this, fire this in there now, it depends on where exactly I touch it. This shows 133, and I think it's a lot higher than that.
196.
We'll show 190. We'll just say, let's say 190 something right now. Yeah. It's on the low heat setting, but look, I can touch it. 190 degrees coming out of there.
We can
touch the top, It's completely safe, completely cool to the touch. This is real glass, by the way. But you can touch it. It's not going to burn you. It's not going to burn your pets. It's completely safe. Has all those features that you want on in a heater. It's using something called hybrid thermic technology. This is exclusive to the folks here with the Amish fireplace. The heat surge. Take a look. This is thermal image testing. 1,500 watt space heater. This is the space heater that we all grew up with, right? The space heater where you have to huddle around that one end of the couch. You can see that there. But with the hybrid thermic technology in this Amish fireplace, it actually heats the entire room, more even heat. This is that bone-soothing warmth. This is that great warmth that warms you from the inside out, because it doesn't just heat the air, but it heats the body.
Sure,
and that's what it's
sure. It's not that heat that's very uncomfortable, that dries out your nose, right, and your nasal passages, right? No, none of that. It's really just a yummy, cozy heat that you really want to just sit in front of.
That's right.
With a book, maybe with your pet on your lap, whatever it is, for a nice relaxing evening. I like the idea that probably within a year, depending on the size of house you have, or if you have an older house, they are expensive to keep warm. So now guess what? Turn down the heat in the entire house. Keep this where you're hanging out. Keep this in the bedroom. Keep this in the, you know, next to the bathroom door. Keep this wherever you're going to be, and now warm up that area and watch how your bills will significantly reduce. I love that you're bringing this thing out, because this is what I grew up with. I mean, I had those. We had a certain unit, it wasn't that one, but we had a unit that actually lit the linoleum on fire. My sister tipped it over.
Whatever.
Very scary, but this
is scary.
Night and day difference here, Matt.
This is actually a more modern version than what we grew up with, but these are the hot, they're nice radiators. They put out a lot of heat, but you certainly, if this one was plugged in, I wouldn't be touching it like this. It kind of feels unsafe. It's ugly, ugly, ugly. So we went from that, and then after the heat surge, you have people coming out with other fireplaces. And let me show you the difference between, this is what makes the Amish fireplace truly different. You can see the wood. This is our unit. This is their unit. Take a look. That's called particle board. That's called MDF, multi-density fiber board. This is basically little chunks of wood that they've glued together. So when this gets wet, when you put Uncle Fred puts his coffee cup on top and it spills, this wood expands, it falls apart. It really does not get the job done. The Amish fireplace, this is put together by Amish folks in Ohio, by hand, solid wood. Take a look. You can see in our video here. This is true USA timber. This is real American wood by real craftsmen. They look at this project and this product as something that reflects not only on themselves, but on their God, truly. They say, you know what? This is truly a religious experience.
Oh my gosh,
that they work
such
every
pride.
single day. They don't use electric power tools, but they take the unit, they put it together by hand, they pass it down from father to son. This is why the heat surges have been such huge successes, because it comes from the heart. It really does.
Yeah, and I mean, attention to detail and quality, this is a passion, something they're really proud of. And I have to tell you, in HSN, over 100,000 sold to date. I mean, this has been so very popular. We are down to the final quantities before we can order some more, because I got to tell you, remember, this is made by hand. This is not using power tools, anything like that. So this can't be mass produced. You cannot make thousands and thousands and thousands of these. I have 135 remaining. 135.
Oh, wow. This is it?
That's it. If this is something you've always wanted, bring it home on FlexPay. It's about $2 and change a month over 5 months, right? So, I mean, sorry, a day over 5 months. It's $69.99 over 5 months. The shipping and handling is free. It comes fully assembled. This is a beautiful piece of furniture that really becomes a focal point in any room.
Absolutely. This is that, unlike those old heaters where you had to hide them away when people would come over, this is truly the focal point of the room. This upgrades your home. This upgrades the room. Look at this in the bedroom. Can you imagine how beautiful is that in the bedroom? It adds that ambiance. It gives you that great feeling of comfort. Plus, it gives you that bone-soothing warmth that you really want in a heater. And look at that beautiful fire. This is not something that you can fake. You either have that beautiful flame effect or you don't. And again, with the Amish-made Heat Surge RollnGlow, this is the latest technology. I want to talk about something else that really makes me warm on the inside, which is saving money.
You're that kind of guy?
I'm
Me too.
telling you.
Everybody who doesn't want to save money.
I understand that this is an investment, okay? I don't care who you are, this is an investment.
Sure.
You have to say, okay, am I going to get this home today? Well, let me tell you how this is going to pay for itself. This is going to pay for itself by turning the thermostat down 3 degrees. Don't heat the entire home. Use what's called zone heating.
Yes,
you can look it up on the internet. This is something that all your friends and neighbors are all over the country. They're using this and they're saving money every day, and you can do it too. Put this in the room that you're in, that you're watching us right now. You know, I know you're sitting on your comfy couch right now or in your recliner and you're sipping your cup of coffee.
Maybe in your bed
morning.
if you're lucky.
Yeah,
oh my God.
or maybe still in the bed.
I would love to be snuggled in bed right now.
If you are on the West Coast or you're in Colorado, Oregon, if you're in Montana and it's freezing outside, if you have this in your bedroom right now and you don't want to get out of bed, we're happy that you're joining us. But if you have this in your bedroom, you could use your remote control, turn this on before you even get out of bed. Warm the room that you're in. You don't have to warm the entire home.
Yeah.
You don't have to warm the entire home to that high level. Warm it to here and then bring it up.
I grew up in an old home in New Jersey, which was a beautiful old home, but man, was that home cold. I mean, cold, and I like the cold, but it was cold. And so we had to resort to these old space heaters. And you know what my dad would say? He'd be like, put on a sweater in his Cuban accent. He'd be like, forget it, I'm not turning up the heat, put on a sweater. So imagine now, you can do the same thing. You can turn down the heat in that older home, right? And now just heat the area you're in. Maybe turn off the heat. Heat the area you're in. You're gonna be saving tons of money. I only have 129 of these to go around. That is it. Something I wanted to point out, if you're on the fence about this, I want you to keep in mind that the free shipping and handling and the flex pay, that's just for today. That all expires at midnight. Just the shipping and handling alone, that's an additional $21 or $22 if you think about that. So we're saving you money there on a purchase that really is a beautiful piece of wood. This is not, I remember when these kind of faux fireplaces first came to market.
Yes.
My husband and I had bought one time a CD or a DVD to put just to play on TV, and it was so cheesy and it was corny and just really
hardly any heat coming off that at all.
No heat coming off that television set. But I mean, they've come such a long way. If you look closely, it dances like a real flame. It has the colors, the movement of a real flame. The fact that this is a real piece of wood furniture, handcrafted, handmade, I mean, this is luxury. And not to mention, you're gonna be saving money. You're gonna be putting money back in your pocketbook. We have 4 minutes left in the presentation, 120 of these remaining. I gotta tell you, $69.99 over 5 months. A really small price to pay when you think the longevity of this. I mean, you will own this for a lifetime.
This is a lifetime product, it really is, and it's gonna pay for itself again because you're saving electricity, you're saving whatever you use to heat your home, you're gonna do it more efficiently, and you're gonna be able to do to it and customize your level of comfort.
I think I want to cuddle with you, Matt Davis.
What?
This is, we're turning down the lights. It's so warm and cozy in here.
I know.
I think I want to cuddle.
We're both sleepy, too. That might have something to do with it. That's
but
right.
It is warm and toasty in here.
It is warm and toasty. I want some hot chocolate.
Everybody's going to want to come around.
Is a mimosa warm?
No.
It can be.
Maybe we can warm. Maybe like a hot toddy mimosa.
You drink half of it, you start to warm up.
But
no,
you know,
this is really nice.
Everybody's going to want to hang out around it, right? It's toasty warm. It's beautiful. The pets. I mean, it's really beautiful.
I love it. The kids can huddle
look
around.
At that shot. Yes.
Look at that. Beautiful. And again, we talk about the holidays, but we also talk about year-round. This is perfect for, let's talk about spring and fall when maybe it's a little chilly